Yes, I am. A mandrill man dancing in the rising stones. Okay, looks like audio is working. Let's check the tags. Nope, they're still Hyrule Warriors. Just give me one sec, everybody. Greetings, Rose. Yes, it is almost time for Stormblood. I just need to update the tags. Yes, okay, everything looks like it is working well. So that being said, hello, everyone. Yes, as Rose has so rightly put in chat, today I shall be starting the second expansion of Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, better known as Stormblood, which I believe takes place in Alamigo and maybe Doma, where the Ninja Dragon Lady is from. But with that being said, I think the only thing left to do is talk to Alphanod so I can begin my adventure to Stormblood in a quest called Beyond the Great Wall, which is where there was a big thing. Oh, my mistake. Yeah, it takes place in the kitchen.
How will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal?
You okay, Alphanod?
Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
You mean I still haven't captured it yet? I feel like I'd be able to do... Oh, hey, Tataro.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, sir.
I wonder if this is lampshading the fact that it probably took a few months from the last patch to the release of Stormblood, so everyone's just been waiting around, waiting to see if we capture the wall and whatnot.
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
Right.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
It's not going to be as simple.
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Of course, of course.
As expected.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
Yeah.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
That's fair.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
I'll
Not
see
without
about
the
that.
consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lys. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea. However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. They don't just want to be charging in there and piss off the Almegans that are fighting the Empire already.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Makes sense, I
Precisely.
guess.
The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lys's, given her personal connection to the Resistance.
And how we're a neutral party and
Who
all
better
of
than
this,
you to
technically.
broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Of course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
We know. Just need to check.
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Are you sure about that?
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
Of course. As if you have to ask. I mean, exploring a whole new country? Now that's an adventure.
Thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there.
Yep. And don't worry, I've re-equipped my title of Imperial
Such
Nuisance.
hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Hmm.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well.
Alright, got quite a big
I have
party.
spent
Come with
quite
us
enough
then.
time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things.
Tatro can easily do that, as can
I trust you have no
Thancred.
objections.
None, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
As
Nice.
capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
Okay. Thank you, Thancred.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
Alright. Time to prepare to enter enemy territory. It's actually kind of funny. The Empire was almost non-existent in Heaven's Ward, save for the brief bit in the Sky Islands and Az's Law. Other than that, they basically weren't even like a thought during Heaven's Ward. And now we're going to be invading a country that they invaded, or going to a country they invaded, I guess.
Ready, my friend?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Well then. Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
I would hope so. This place is literally like a castle. But please don't blow it up with your Magitech kettle that you mentioned last time. Hello!
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Mm-hmm.
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamegan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Yeah, you helped us out a bunch, especially with
Then
Leviathan.
let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's Told stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
Ah, you're going back to Doma.
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. That all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
Mm-hmm.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate. Together. Just you wait.
I wonder if my adventure is actually going to take me to Doma as well.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
Very well, until we meet again. Which I'm sure we will. Especially because one of the classes I think I can unlock currently is Samurai, which does sound like a Doman class, so... Yeah. 1,000 miles apart, yet united in purpose. Let us Pray both our endeavors meet success. Shall we then? Have you forgotten something important, Elias? Could you come with me? Please. What? Me? What? No. I'm alright then if you insist. Yes, Dr. Who does insist. She needs to make you a new outfit. Actually, I should probably change it to my outfit compared to the armor I have on, but we'll see. Excuse me. Ooh. Very nice. Kind of reminds me of Tifa's outfit a little bit, especially with the punching and kicking. What do you think? Glad to be light and loose and have a tailor-made for needs a skilled fighter like Leaf. Never ceases to impress. More of this, and I'll have to stop introducing you as a silent receptionist and start referring to you as our preeminent seamstress. Love you, Tenter. Thank you. If you could take on a leech. Glad you like it. That I delay you no longer. Safe travels! Then onward to Grai Abania. The first stop will be at Ameris' Spire in the East Shroud. Boom. Scion Adventurer. There, now I'm really set for adventure. And... Bleep! Bloop! Hello. I have a lizard. Whee! Hello. Oh, wrong person. President Califor, ready? When you're ready, my friend, pray and inform the officer you wish to proceed to Garban. Alright, let's go. What expect you? Someone to escort you to the wall? Yes. Gryabania, the fringes. Ooh. Ah, that's cool. Makes this kind of seem like we're going on a grand adventure to the east.
I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow scions, the warrior of light among us. Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other.
Yes, I did, Rose.
Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
I wonder if that giant hole in the mountain is from the battle between the two, between the Primal and Omega. Stormblood. I will say I did like the trailer for Heaven's Ward more, but the Stormblood one was definitely still pretty cool. Ooh, more funky crystal things. And now, at long last, Iotune. Oh, I can talk to the Chocobo Keep to get a new Chocobo spot. Won't do too much, but... And now I can also search for more currents. Hi, everyone! Greetings, Scion. On behalf of the Azorian Alliance, I welcome you to Castramori. You, General, are we to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident? Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake the castrum since then? None. For a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols, we've barely had any contact with them. If you all know, it's only a matter of time before things escalate. As if attacking Belisar's wall wasn't enough, Ilbert summoned the Primal right on their doorstep, and Gagamond does not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. It was a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilbert's to make. Now we are bound by it, for weal or for woe. Silent and ready to serve, General, what would you ask of us? Stated in my message, the Alliance will not proceed without support and cooperation from the Almegan people. We would have you serve as our emissaries and make contact with the Resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't lay down, I swear. Then I'll leave you to it. Godspeed. Sid! Hello! Of all the Castra in the world, you walk into mine! Master Garland, what brings you here? Certain missing elegant weapon and draconic primal, Omega and Shinryu, I think the shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying the Trail of Destruction, hoping it'll lead us somewhere, which it surprisingly failed to do. Then 'tis like Omega fell to Earth in occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. Even so, it bears repeating that we engage the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them. Assuming. We should hurry and find out regardless. Find the remains of it regardless. All the more reason to reach out to Resistance. We want to press on into Burn. We need their blessing. Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any more time talking. Stoic nods all around. I do love how the quests have their own new music now. Again. Jeez, so much experience for one class. Probably heard there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking us to see one of the most influential. Their headquarters are located at a place called Ragal's Reach, an old temple to the east of here, across the Vidorian region. Excited for me to meet an NPC? Oh, I'm sure I'll liken the roads if you do. Cross the Vidorian River. I learned the route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me and we'll be there before you know it. Okay. Oh, I've been here for like 1 minute and I'm already attracting the attention of evil trees. Oh, and I see a current. Gonna go get that before I talk to people. Oh, tree. A Leshy. Oh, new battle music too. You know what? I'm gonna fight this tree just because. No, but it tried to kill me, so. Poor innocent tree that tried to murder me. Alright, now next one's far to the east. Good, from here we'll head northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, so we won't have to swim. Ah, why do the Leshies like me so much? Go away! Gazellehawk. Oi. Looks like I just have to keep heading east. What's up? What's up, Lise? See any soldiers? Good, let's cross. It's a big old tower over there. You want to know about the tower to the south? Jeez, looks like they took out a whole part of a bridge and just built it in the middle of it. It's part of the Castrum Velodonia. That's what the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I call it a great big eyesore. Honestly, you can see that rotten banner from absolutely miles away. They'll never miss a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on, we should keep moving. Yeah, they wouldn't be the evil empire if they weren't constantly bragging about how they managed to conquer this place. Whee! Oh. Avoid the giant crocodile. What the frick is this thing? It's a very oddly mutated chocobo. Oh, I see the current directly ahead. Attuning to the current. I'm actually trying to remember where I can check the... There it is, the compass. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Yeah, whatever. I'll find the other current in a bit. For now, I need to ride my giant eyeball that is apparently so nervous about the new place that it cannot fly. Dustaraya. Huh. Oh, it wants to fight? Okay, we can fight. Monster wants fight, I fight. At least in this case. Blurg. So many of the dust guys. I almost forgot how slow the mounts can be when you're just starting out. Alright, at least where are we going? Here, on the other side of the pass is Rylgar's Reach. So you say, but all I see are rocks. I presume some sort of trick to this? Indeed, a glamour. Got eye stone. Take it they have a talented mage in the ranks, or have an artificer trained in modification of glamour prisms. Something like that. Important thing is that it fools the Guardians. Oh, before we go in, I don't know if Tatro told you, but my friend Nego, the messenger who came to Rising Stone, is a member of this faction. So they know us, and they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they can be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way, and don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. Got it. What's that? A sprinkle of the masking dust, all is laid bare. Ah, I see. Rylgar's Reach. Ooh, funky temple.
I remember the old stories. How the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow.
Ah, the statue from the trailer.
Ralga's Reach, a holy place, and a fitting home for the Resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo.
That one guy just struggling with a box.
They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
Enter the Reach. Immediately gets surrounded. Oh, we're not surrounded, so I can just do this. Whee! It's like, ignore the Warrior of Light. He's always happy to meet new people. Forgive us our precautions, but we couldn't be sure who had crossed the barrier. We see you now for who you are, though, the signs of the Seventh Dawn. I can now do the next class in Nald's name. Well, first off, I'm going to wait until I actually attune to the crystal, but I'm also going to go talk to people first. Conrad knows the purpose of your visit and would like to give you a proper welcome. Now, I know you would not have crossed all this way unless you had something important to discuss. I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. I'll do it at the door, so come with me. Okay. And so everyone walks off, leaving the Warrior of Light standing there looking confused. Oh, I can ride my mount around in here, kind of like the city in Heaven's Ward. Why is there a dungeon in this town? I attune to the crystal attunes to me. I attune to the crystal! Reach long and prosper. Huh. Dun 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 dun. I wonder if this is something I'll need the goldsmithing class for, or another crafting class. Got together, will be thankful for an introduction. Must be a disciple with a hand or land of a level 60 or above. Oh, okay. None of my gatherers or crafters are level 60, because I have not been focusing on them too much since Heaven's Ward. Good to know there's a quest here for me later, though. Oh, a Chocobo Keep. Hello! Material melter. Huh, wonder where that exit takes me. Yes, that is a good point though, Rose. I could easily worry about that after Stormblood if I want to. For now, let's continue with actual Stormblood.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Ralga's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
Dubious honor?
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalimo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. It was the least we could do.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Still nervous about
Don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, John.
Papalimo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
Yeah. Let's not have Ilberd interfere. Well, or people like Ilberd interfere
more.
more.
People were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back.
Yeah, because he sacrificed
when
them.
Monargo told us what had happened. How the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual. By Rolger, it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
Yeah.
That is why we are here today, sir. To see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
Detailed explanation with little fade out to black.
So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones.
Unfortunately,
My
yes.
comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
Oh, I'm assuming they're gonna probably have me help out with things in order to make this deal go through. If at all. Best make use of your leisure. So we find ourselves with a surfeit of free time. Give me, you're free to look around Rygar's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so to give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. So, Master Kemp, I believe I would do just that. Yeah, let's look around and examine while you guys go talk. Opportunity assesses our capabilities. Free to poke your noses wheresoever we will, eh? So I like the sound of that. At least, no poking your nose into the cannon. No place inside out. I can show you around if you like. Okay. Great, let's get started. Jump, Most of it about me getting Heinlanders like me. The truth is we don't even count for half. You've got Hellsguard all the way from over the spine in here, and plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nago. There's even Beastmen, well, Beastwoman, I suppose. Like that one over there. She's in Inenta? I don't know how to pronounce that. They've been with us for a while now. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. They keep to themselves, spending all the time crafting, although it makes the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magic twisted metal and crystal into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity that people hardly ever get to see their work, but most don't even know they exist. Enough of that. That's enough about them, anyway. Let's take a close look at the statue, shall we? Give me 1 sec, something just popped up on phone. There we go. Thingy is completed. Now let's find out what's going on. Oh boy, I can bring candy to all the resistance members. Here, have candy. Sir, you need candy. It helps with fishing. Please, look, I have candy. Big statue. Dawnspring, isn't it? Breaker of worlds who guided our ancestors to this land about those centuries ago. Yet he used to tell me the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th astral era, when the waters rose higher and higher, the people all across the Zoria beseeched the heavens for a sign. A low, burning star appeared in the eastern sky and led the way to the mountains of Grayabanya. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great works within and without and within. A storm of blood approaches fast, hell's open, heavens weep, where no one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. The last part was inscribed on the stone by a monk of the Fista of Rauger. He had explained to me, a day will come, bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see it through to the end. Sorry, being a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. And you don't wait for me, you just walk off. I'm giving Gigi a tour of this new country. Sure, he's having all the fun. Meanwhile, me, I'm sitting on a chair made of bombs. Oh, I didn't even notice the Ethernet shard at the other side. Oh well, I'll tune to it later. Infirmary, as you can probably tell, here's where just patch or two up the wounded and tend the sick. Definitely plan our operation. Casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you the Aethernet Plaza next. Okay. Oh, this place looks even more beautiful during the day. Nope. Right, forgot my mounts can't swim. Someone's riding a lightning horse over there. Now you see one Aetherite, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This is an old design dating back decades to when the Fist of Raga was still here. It may look a little different, but it works just as any other. I'll show you where the Sulters are next, but don't forget to attune to Aetherite before we go! Okie dokie. I shall remember to attune to the magical floating crystal of doom. Armor, potions, you name it, these folks got. Resistance would be in a bad way if I the brave merchants to keep a provision. If you're short on anything or just need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Alpha and Elise here. Why don't you see how they're getting on? Sure. You know what? Why not? No, my current helmet is still better. And to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. Stop not. They're a bold lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out that they were peddling their ways to resistance, they'd be lucky to escape with their lives. It's a gamble on, and I admire their courage, but their motive could hardly be said to be altruistic. Hey, here, we're looking all over for you. Finish discussing your proposal, I'm ready to receive you back at the tent. Said someone to finish Ishtola and Cryo, if you'd like to follow me. Stoic not, stoic not, stoic not, stoic not. Quest accepted. Oh nice, it teleported me right near where the crystal is. And just like that, I am attuned. Lead yourself to all the shards in the reach. The gate is now accessible via the destination. Nice. Oh, I guess I'm the first one back. Hello. I have a feeling that they're going to turn it down at first, but we'll see.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus. I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal.
Oh.
You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
That's to be expected.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach. Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree. But it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Yeah, I'd expect that, honestly.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
That's a good point.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
This is us, I guess.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you, lot. Monargo and Mefrid will tell you more.
Stomach nods.
Understood. We won't let you down.
NSA! Alright then, Megan and Mefrid are to be our keepers. Knowing not what they require, one task is as good as another. Make your choice. Mask of Healing. Just complete. Data compass may now be used to locate currents in the new regions. Data compass can be found as a collection duty. Like I haven't already been spamming the heck out of it. You know what? I'm going to actually take a very brief detour back to Ul'dah so I can continue with the Gladiator quest. So I'll be back to help out at the camp in a few minutes. For now, I'm going to go back to the Gladiator Guild, which I have not been to in a very, very long time. At least I wasn't until last episode. Hello! It's ready for action. The group of matches are about to begin. As you will eventually be fighting, I suggest you watch every match closely to permit. I'm sure outside will grant you access to the viewing gallery. Now then, set my preparations. Let's speak again later. God's name. We're watching the group matches? Yes! Now the group has been pared down to 2 combatants. While we're waiting for the match to begin, let's look over the background of the notable encounters. First round, local daring Franz the Flare across waves of constant free paladin of Ishgard. The pursuit stripped in funds as an outright favor. The younger contestant refused to be cowed, tenaciously staying in the game before landing a single mighty blow that ended the proceedings. Undoubtedly one of the upsets of the tournament, and most upsetting of all was the maidens drama. Oh, I like his sword. That's a really cool sword. By that victory, Constant booked a meeting with the First Sword, Maya, who had predictably triumphed over her in her own opening match. To those of you who are backing on another upset, however, it was not to be. From the opening moments, it was plain from his sluggish movements that Constant's earlier exertions had taken their toll. Meanwhile, the First Sword was all business. For textbook perfect technique and methodical maneuvering, she took firm control of the halfway mark and didn't let go until her opponent was on his knees. I believe preparation for the tournament's penultimate match are in order. First Sword of God together will take the arena against Black Lotus, the mysterious contestant who has soundly defeated all comers. Ooh, cool mask. Backflip. To have the strength in your legs when wearing all that armor. Oh, a parry. Oh. Very interesting. Black Lotus advances to the World Cup final! Not a nail-biting clash. The First Sword showed her class against an unknown opponent, but Black Lotus kept up with blow for blow and seemingly out of nowhere cinched victory with a magnificent parry. So sublime was the timing it calls to mind the Sword of Nod. Now that you mention it, I can definitely see the resemblance. That sublime strike, the second World Cup finalist, has been decided. Or essentially we'll take on the mysterious Black Lotus in a battle that promises to go down a Colosseum. Nay, we'll dog in history. Please look forward to it. I know I will! He's looking at me. She lost? Maria lost! So much for the lauded First Sword. I do, the Black Lotus could ruin everything. If he ends up winning the tournament, we will neck deep in debt paying what's owed. Fret not, my friend. We already know Black Lotus strings. As a matter of fact, we are pulling them as we speak. Truly? Did I not always say one can never have too many guarantees? Oh, you're trying to make him forfeit the tournament for some reason. Dicks. I think that one more beauteous than me shall be found in Ishtar. Well, there's nothing to do but train harder and grow more beauteous. Black Lotus felt like there was something familiar about him. A beauteous ferocity. I swear I've seen before. I can't remember where. Could it be the guy from the Gladiator quest? Now this new thing? Troy, a complete fighter. She gave me an area of floor opening to exploit. I can see why she used a guild master. Well, my campaign may be over, but take heart knowing that yours continues. So pray for your victory. And beneath the sheer strength, that Black Lotus was a class above me in all aspects. With more, he fought a ferocious style that resembled... But never mind that. Dwelling on it won't change the results. I was bested in a fair contest, and I should give credit where it is due. My only regret is that I could not meet in the final aura. It fails to bring pride to our guild's name. Oh, after the match, Black Lotus came and said he wished to have a word with you. The way he mentioned your name gave the impression that he knew you, but then again, many people do. That's very fair. At any rate, I don't see harm obliging him. He can spare a moment. He asked you to come to the quicksands. I jump over the things. Music roll vendor. I don't remember this guy being here before. How did I miss him? Leader of the band, 4. Did I unlock anything for that? No, I did not unlock anything for being a leader of the band. Ah, well. Let's wait around and see what happens. I have an unusual feeling. I know you like, right? Pulling out. It's poor form, see? Oh, he wanted me to witness. I'm far being from your form, but there's a trivial matter I would bring to your attention. You bastard. Very trivial, yes. You make sure you make the right decision. Listening, eh? Don't worry, it's something I can't handle. Look, I know I asked you to come here, but something come up. We can have to do this another time. Can I help? Apparently not. You can hear a car alarm going off. Well, did you meet the Black Lotus? Phoned, you said. I wonder what he wanted. If nothing else, you could always try chatting in the arena. It would hardly be the first folk to get talkative in battle. I must say, though, I'm disappointed of elimination is swiftly giving way to anticipation. Look forward to seeing her clash Black Lotus and things to say. Come away with the win. You can now teleport to new areas. Whee! Oh, I do like the music of this place, though. Oh, they got a whole bunch of weapons. What items do you have? A bunch of gray matter, some greens, glamour dispeller. I wanted to see if they had any music or anything. Guess not. Oh well. Big ol' statue. Wonder if you remember who he is. Do I remember who he is? This movie in itself is hard to believe that me again here of all places. I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time, eh? Of course I remember you. Even if I really don't. Perhaps given anything you have to accomplish, you've forgetting your time in Quarryville. I thought so, yeah. Suffice to say, we don't forget you either, nor the lives you saved. As for me, I went to Little Amigo. I went to Little Amigo while Galleon was recovering. Blood was my former commander and old friend, and had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to disband our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain in Little Amigo, others went to Uldar for work. As you can see, I chose to come back to Gar Albania and join Conrad and the others. I've get busy since then, carrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not easy, but it's been fulfilling. Say, however, we'll be heading east to the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have our luck finding new recruits at the village of Alagana. Alagana? If you're going there, you're taking me with you. That's right, you're from Alagana, aren't you, lad? At least. By all means, we'll welcome the company. I mean, more than just walking around, we can talk about it on the way. Make your preparations and meet me at the tunnel to the peaks. Stomach down. I'm actually going to talk to the other one to see what she's up to. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Sons after patching me up after I bled out all over your floor. I live my life and I don't forget that. Ah! There you go. Furthermore, it was rude for me running off without saying a word. It's all well and good, me claiming my duties here couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserved. My apologies. You're fine, I get it. Trust me, I do it all the time. Thank you. Now, to business. Commander Kemp entrusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covered everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. When he needs an escort, 1 or 2 men at most, we can make it to the wall swiftly without attracting undue attention. Well, I should join you in this. General Alden commands the forces of Castro Marines. It should be simple enough to see it to his hands. Great, that's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out of the Reach. Got it. So, 2 separate quests involving us going to different places. One to deliver the response, one to look for recruits. Me and my magical golden dog. Or I guess this is more of a yellow. You know what, I'm gonna do the escorting her to the wall first. Better to I feel like it's a good idea to let the Alliance know what's going on first and foremost. Oh? Where are Ironheart? But is that a sightseeing log? Unless I'm mistaken, do you perhaps know a woman named Mill? Shrugs. Oh, what do you know? This is my niece, lest you want her, and she told me much more about you in her letters. Ah, but where are my manners? Olga Ironheart at your service. As an explorer like most of my clan, my niece bade me share with you such knowledge I've accumulated. Here, lend me your log. Oh, more sightseeing. Hooray! Let's see, definitely there, and there! Yes, that ought to suffice. What shouldn't take me far and wide, but dearest to my heart are the regions of Amigo, boisterous in their ruggedness, and the land of the Far East, glorious in their diversity. There are many wondrous sights to be seen in these places, and I have written down directions to them. Some will provide more difficult to reach than others, but you're even half as special as Mill says you are. I'm confident you will find them all. With that, I shall leave you to resume your adventures. Go forth, my friend, and take such breathtaking vistas in as my father, the great Ronald Ironheart, could not see in his lifetime. Sightseeing log has been expanded. Stormblood entries are now accessible. Must be level 60 or above to record the vistas. Studying sights. Alright, let's go. It ain't good, let's be off. I have a bat. The fringes. Not to be confused with the fridges. Which would make sense, since Rose did say this was apparently taking place in my kitchen for some reason. Whee. I got you, Rose. Still, it made more sense than you might have thought. Quite hear that? The Queen engine backfiring. Imperious. God, you have paternal senses. I didn't hear a thing. You grew up hunting in these lands. You learned to discern the sounds that can mean life and death. Either a predator or a patrol. From what I'm hearing, we have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor. Wide church pattern divided into 3 teams. I don't think they know we're here. Risky, we should split up and try to take them by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling reinforcements. 3 teams, 3 of us. Nothing for it. Where are they? Head north. You should see them long before they see you. I'll deal with the one to the south. The armor should be just to the west. Or it's best to go to deal with that. Attack in 5. That should be enough time to get in position. Rendezvous on the east bank after. Any questions? No? Then good luck. Definitely feels much more like a war zone than any of the other expansions so far. Well, save for the ending of A Realm Reborn. Nope. I'm being attacked by a bird and a spider. Oh, the spider apparently got tired and left. Surveying. Oh, that's a different type of magic tech armor. I'm so used to the ones that we saw in A Realm Reborn. This one actually looks older, honestly. Sort of like the ones from Azizla? Not Azizla. Alphanazon, whatever that place is called. When we had to fight the goblins because of like the recipe that was stolen. Alright. Easy peasy. Oh, there's a level 70 guy over there. Let's not piss that guy off. Definitely with the plan. Not that I'm surprised. 3 soldiers I faced didn't put much of a fight. Most of the imperials we got here are conscripts from other provinces with little training, even less conviction. It's grim work killing men and women like that. Don't doubt they'd do the same for you if the roles were reversed. Don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript or no, soldier plotting. One of those can kill a dozen men in a blink of an eye. Not that I need to tell you that after what happened at the wall. Yeah. Okay, armor I have is still the best. Right, we've rested here long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices the missing patrol. Oh, what's up the bonus applied to these, fates? Did I accidentally activate something? Or is that like some sort of bonus because of the removal event? Whatever, I'll worry about it later. Oh, an evil tree wants to try and kill me. Clear. Only Alliance patrols ahead. You said the forces of Catchment Moons were under command of the Flame General Raban Adin, did you not? God, the Ball of Amigo himself. I never dreamed I'd have a chance to meet the legend. Can I get past the evil tree without it seeing me? No, I cannot. Why not? Big bear. Revenant Grizzly. So I wonder why there's a bonus applied to it. Whatever. I fight giant bear, I get bonus. The Killing Claw, that attack is called. Kick. I don't know if my armor is just as good, but this bear is not doing that much damage to me. Roach's forehand. Kick. I fight the teddy bear. You know, I wonder if this bear could actually take on Ifrit and win. Like the Ifrit that I fought like as my first primal, given both its level and its size. Stab! Victory! It's actually kind of interesting to see this place be so close to the 12's Blood. Because it's sort of like a blend of like Ul'dah and 12's Blood in terms of like how it looks and sort of like the dusty nature of it. Hello! We bring messenger.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
No, we just found this person by the side of the road and decided to adopt them.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rolga's Reach.
Small bat.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
Mm-hmm.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Of how much bigger his hands are compared to hers.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Mm-hmm.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
Yeah. God damn it,
After all of
Albert.
the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
And we'll just need to motivate them. Stoic thinking sounds all around.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them.
How are we gonna do that? Are we gonna take down that big
stand
tower?
shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamegan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from miles around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
That stupid tower they
I'm glad
have?
you asked. I have a plan.
Oh! Pippin with a plan. I think it took a whole expansion for him to have like a full part of like the story now. Recently informed me of an interesting development at Castrum, Valdonia, namely the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital containing prototype Magitech armor. It is our assessment that this armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces, before the day is out. Damn it all, more Magitech weapons! That's the last thing we need. Your concern is not unwarranted, but we need to spare just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. A well-laid ambush, we're confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying further deployments. Should we carry out a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry. We're dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire, but you'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone. Going to have to do it eventually anyway. You were going, yeah, that's a good point. We were going to have to do this eventually anyway. We're going to just like stand here, just like, you know, waiting for help. We harry their patrols to bait them into bringing their prototype weapon to East End, while Resistance allies will take them from behind. Simple indeed, and well within our capabilities, we see no reason to delay, especially if the field test is imminent. What say you? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once. Understood. I shall have my men bring you the details of the plan anon. And off she runs. And for our part, we'll be fighting for the Alliance. Yes, I doubt you were intending to sit this one out. Oh yeah, never a dull moment with me. Careful to avoid needless show of force this side of the wall, but that's about to change, and when it does, you may be sure they'll send their new toys out to entertain us. I would ask you to participate in the operation, but from that look I see, it's a foregone conclusion. My thanks. Per Pippin's plans, we need to turn East End into an Imperial graveyard. You're a dab hand at this, and it'll be fool not to use you. Head to the spot on your map right here. The patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them and rendezvous with the rest of us at the location. Yep. Oh, first things first, I see blue. Blue babadee babada. What's up, bud? Oh, a quest for currents. I need that. Just the man I want to see. We've misplaced a number of drones taken from the wall, and there aren't things sprang to life and stormed out of the base. We need to deal with them before civilians come to harm. If you want the magic war, I think no one better to assist us. We're going to help go and speak to Lieutenant what is that name? Gnibvana. She's overseeing its initiative to terminate the drones. I'm trying to remember where the currents are, because I can't remember which log has the ethereal currents in it. Hunting. There it is, currents. Okay, so there's 4 that we need to find normally, and then 5 related to quest. Appreciate drones are not in position for very long. Instructions show they were made unknown metal alloy. Pervious traditional firearms, which is why we armor is a fashionable weapon capable of penetrating the armor. Since been fitted to a suit of magic armor, which we would ask you to pilot. This would not be the first time you pilot one of the suits. It should take you no time to familiarize with the controls. Drones were last sighted due east of here and north along the river. I fear recapturing them is out of the question, so do whatever you can to stop them. Oh boy, I get to use my giant robot again! Dun 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 dun. Oh, okay, it doesn't actually attack anything but the robots. Good to know. Good to know I can't just go on a murderous rampage along the entire map, as fun as that may be. What? Close the map. Stupid tree. Glad I didn't run into these apparently impervious robots while I was fighting my way through the wall. Maybe Tom forgot to turn them on. It's like, Tom, why didn't you turn on the robots? The electricity bill's too high, I couldn't afford it! I blame Angel for that one. Oh, well, this is part of the wall that got knocked off during the primal fight. Discovered a new location. Apparently the robots really like this one tree. Oh, so now it decides to hit multiple enemies at once? Wasn't doing that in the last battle for some reason. There we go. Robots defeated. But first I'm gonna check what's inside this cave. Oh, nothing but a funky campfire. Alright, that's all done. I'll go back and claim the quest in a minute. Right now I'm gonna go do the other quest first. Go away, Leslie. Or Leshy. The dragon jumps. And now I wait. Oh, I'm right near the big Funka Tower. Hello! Oh, the tree wants to play too. Oh, damage up. Huh. I heal. That moment when you got the tank down to 2/3 health and they just heal themselves. Boom! Down goes the Tree of Doom. Oh, and now I need to run back this way. The trees want to kill me. Best served with cold steel because I'm an Imperial nuisance. Alright, now I have to go talk to Alice and do a duty. Or Raban, I guess, and do a duty. You stupid tree! Leave me alone, I'm trying to do main story stuff. I will say, I think one thing I feel like they could have done is added hunting logs for each of the classes for new expansions. Be gone, monster. Alright, talk to Raban again. Alright, let's proceed with the battle. Ah, so that's the new one. Oh, this guy again? He has a bruise! Looking grim plus encounter, don't they? I don't know how they done that. Here we are, red as rain. Fancy new toys. I'm in there. They call him names, I'm coming once! Oh, not this guy again. Is he gonna be like a reoccurring person that I just beat the heck out of every single time? Oh, there is voice acting? Sorry, I didn't hear it.
Well, 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 if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head.
Who's Xenos?
That is, if my secret weapons here don't grind it into mush. Attack!
You can't hurt. You can't kill me, fool. I'm a tank. Alright, man. Thanks for killing, get revenge on our end. That's not the new weapon. I've already grabbed against you. Against you. Whatever did you do to him? I just kicked his butt.
Damn you!
What are you doing? Give it everything we've got! I'm here if you need healing aura. Got it.
Now I've got you.
Oh, that's right. That's why I can't use the ability. We have secret weapons equipped. Oh. He's up to something. Got it. I'll keep him. Oh.
You'll be weeping blood.
And I heal. Oh, got anything else? More armor or weapons or something? More of them. We're gonna have a war with our yeah. Oh, what's that? Whoa, nice job, Robot. Oh, I see. I think that the lines are enemy mines that come towards me. Oh, Alice has joined me in fighting the robot now. Nice. Oh, he's running. You fight, what the? Who the hell are you lot? Follow me, go, let none escape. His face is sort of like, oh damn. Now forward, forward. Then we go together. Oh god, he's trying to self-destruct. Self-destructed. Sequence initiated. You must save it before it blows. I'm doing my best. $30, $29, $28. No explosion for you! No, my secret weapon! His robots go down.
Oh! Damn it all! Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I've passed harder stools than these piles of scrap.
Bro! Hello there.
You'll pay for this. Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last.
Is this gonna just be like comic relief of the entire expansion, where he just constantly shows up and I constantly kick his butt?
Aye, run and tell your viceroy. The day belongs to El Amigo! Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh, I just noticed I'm cheering too. Dun, 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 dun. Zero call celebration a resounding success. I was surprised. Amigo had an impressive military record before he went west, if I recall. Credit where it's due, Master Kemp, with Marshal Trumpin who made this plan, and all of your resistance and alliance alike who carried it out to perfection. Aye, that I did. I was a single casualty from what I'm grateful beyond words, and no doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same. As will ours. Then a pleasure, General, until the next battle. Nego, I leave the silence in your care. Shall return to the castrum then. Or, Mistress of it, once more you have my thanks, as Master Kemp said, until the next battle. stories, but actually see you in action, I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously, that was inspirational. Alright, hearing in there, I'll keep it simple then. Thanks for the help out there. Anytime, anytime. Actually, what do I have in my inventory? I got a random egg. Okay. No reason to remain here any longer. Let's get back to the Reach. Oh, frickin' trees! Just trying to see if I could teleport back to the base over there, but I guess I'm walking because of the frickin' trees! Swear, I'm just always being attacked by trees. Of course, the moment I say it, a tree. Back to drone disposal. Excellent work. Activate suit of armor, level 1 pilot. Pray it isn't detriment in the future. Stop plenty more of the drones along the wall if any should suddenly stir. Right, we'll continue working on our work, so should they come, we'll be ready. I need to better understand the movement of the winds. Okay, it's still just all the way to the southeast. Alright, let's go back on over to the Reach. And we can also start the other quest while we're there as well. Milk plate. Center will take us all the way to the peaks. The mission for Conrad to Algania. Go ahead the barricade if you would. Aye, sir. Shouldn't take more than a moment. Village. There's more villages there than out here, but also more Imperials keeping close eye on things. We need to tread carefully. Alright then, off we go to the peaks. Ooh. This place would look very beautiful.
The peaks of Girabania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough.
Jeez, that's kind of an eyesore.
Who had suffered every possible indignity. Who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
Oh. Definitely a very clever disguise. We have a glamour to place here too, as you may have noticed. So far as the Imperials are concerned, it's not more than testament to the savage impulses of a lesser race. Remember though, once we leave the ruins, we have no glamours to conceal us. The village to the east, keep watching patrols as we move. I'm actually going to walk a little bit so I can listen to the music. Very somber, very melancholy. And now it's quiet, so I'm gonna ride. What do you know? Harshafon's chocobo shall bear me towards my new objective. New land. Discovered a new location! And if you're on sight, that's Mercy. Algon's due east, past the bridge, follow me, it's not much further. Oh, apparently the current's all the way to the south. I'll worry about that later. Me and my majestic unicorn are going to go to the village first. New location. That's one angry-looking grasshopper. Can rest easy, we made it. This is Algania. It's strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would be. Oh, sorry, there's nothing to do if I were here. We need recruits. Aye, we do. But as I said back to Reach, it's a little more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. You know, we're shorthanded because our people were taken and a promise and went to the wall, never to return. It wasn't just them, though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered the call to arms. For why we came to this village in particular, it's rumored that Algania lost a few youths as well. There's truth to that, then there could be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after Griffin's betrayal, there may be suspicion of outsiders claiming allegiance to the resistance, and rightfully so. So with that in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I know it would be as simple as giving a speech at the village square. Now, if you want the place to be burned to the ground, no, you might as well piss in the Viceroy's eye. We'll need a good deal more We'll need to be a good deal more circumspect than that. You never know when an Imperial spy is listening. If we listen to the elder, we must speak with the Elder first. I know for a fact he can be trusted. Listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after. Sounds like a plan. Let's hope there's still brave men and women here willing to fight. Stoic nod. Go, 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 go. Village elders over by the shore. No time at the present. Let's have a word. This kind of reminds me of the railroad square from that was I think that was the first Aetheryte that I ever attuned to that was outside of Ul'dah. Oh. Hold on, brief diversion, I see a current. The Prodigal Daughter is the name of this quest. Attuning. Better understand the movement of the winds. Ow. But apparently not the height of the cliffs. No traveler, you are a merchant. You'll not find much custom here. Feel my elder and suggest apologies do not send word ahead of our arrival. Too long have I been away from Algania, and I know of your recent troubles. Ah, your comrades of Mefrit, I see. Speak on, I suspect I know your purpose. Griffin came with many men and left with many more, such is the rumor. Is it true? He has a fire in their hearts and then dangled the dream before their tired eyes, and now you come to steal away what few remain. traitor and a madman. We have no part in his schemes. We have made an agreement with our alliance. This time it will be different. This time, Cold comes to the dead and the ones left behind. How much more must we give before you've had your fill? Surely you hate the Empire as much as we do. They took our land, our traditions, even our gods. Demand a fifth of what little we've got left. I hate the bastards with every fiber of my being. Hate's not enough, Milfred. We can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go now. Leave us be and never return. No right to speak to us like that. We got a quarry that I've been pondering barely enough to keep us fed, and that was before half the young men and women went off to die in your bloody cause. So yes, I've got every right to tell you to leave my village. No, you don't. It's my village too. My home. How's you talking about? Wait, I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls. Nice hex, and I'm here. I'm here to take back my homeland. Last time I saw you, you were... I don't even know if you were still alive. I never thought you would come. I almost didn't. My sister never will. Lots of others won't either. That's why I've got to carry on the fight. You even sound like him. As you say, I've gotten the right to tell you to leave. Wakani as much as your home as it is mine. I'll say again, I can give no more. Yes, I've heard you the first time. Let's go. Yeah. If there's no one here, I can understand why they wouldn't be able to give any more. Could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. I was hoping Renfrew might help us recruit some people, but that clearly is going to happen. If we're convinced them to join, we'll first need to gain their trust. It's risky and hardly settle, but I say we approach their villagers directly, see what problems they've got, and if we can do anything to help. Sounds to me, let's split up and ask around. Hello there, can I help you? Listen, it's been always good for you. Say your piece and move on. I'm looking to help people out around here. For folks down the luck, congratulations, you found one. As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to. Some days I can hardly walk with the pain. Mornings are the worst, especially after cold nights. Hard labor's right out, too much pain, especially for the others. Tea's what helps with it, though. I need to grind the triple horn and town for a blend. Hey, I can look into that for you. I'm good at slaying monsters. You got some for me? Just like that? And you trouble yourself, so... Yes, I needn't, but I'm going to, because I like helping people. I love how apparently the chokewill quarters aren't restricted by the things. This feels mean, honestly. That mount just feels a little bit mean, sleeping like that. What do you ask me then? Oh, I'm looking for ways I can help out. Stranger and generous soul besides? Bollocks. It's not more suspicious than a good Samaritan. On the other hand, if you are an Imperial agent, I expect you to go about your business with more discretion. Look at me. You really are here to help, aren't you? Yep, I'm like this. Stranger. My little brother's working the rocks by Grumman. He's got something for me. Can you go get it? I'm on it. Frightened Collier is his name. Ask him for the leftovers, and we'll have to understand. Slow, leisurely pace. Get off the wolf. There we go. Feel like I'm sloppy today. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Slice. I have a horn. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Ooh, evil butterflies, how nice. Hello! I'm sorry, I must borrow your talons. By borrow, I mean taken right into a T. Still possibly my weirdest mount, and that's saying something given the frog, or given the pumpkin I can ride around on. But this one just feels weirder for some reason. I discovered a new location! Oh, how pretty. Chugga, 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 chugga. What is happening over there? Oh, you know what? It's a fate. I'm not gonna have time to kill it, but I can at least do some damage to it. Actually, maybe I will have time to kill it. We'll have to see. I don't think I'm gonna have time to kill it, but I'm close. So close. I got 242 tokens for my grand company, so still worth it. If you left us, are you? So be it. Sack over yonder. It's weighing a heavy mine. Be careful when you pick it up. Unconscionably heavy sack. Alright, and we'll just teleport back. Wish there was a way I could like donate money to kind of help these people out. Hey, I got your sack for you. You actually went and brought the whole lot. Much obliged, much obliged. It's salt pepper for making fire sand, in case you're curious what it's for. The rocks by the lakes got good deposits. It's hard for my brother to pass any other plodding quarrymen, while sweeping bits and pieces off to the side to bundle up and sell to salt nerve or trade with resistance. It's a living, and a way of fighting back besides, or a way of splitting in the Goyen's eye for putting our father in an Imperial uniform and shipping him off to some faraway place 15 years ago. None of you is dead or alive, even though if you were alive, would not be one of us where we're caught fighting for the resistance. So this is the best we can do. It's the long and short of it. We do what we can, even though we know it's not enough. I think you'll find most folks aren't much different. Everybody's got a reason, but in the end, the reason's the same. Because I just want you to know. It's all that we know why you're here, and if we can't join you, we wish we could. Yeah, I can understand why they can't leave the town if there's like no one left to do things. But here, I managed to grab this for you. Times like these, you never think people will actually. The country's hard on people, and it's not just that. The Imperials, they made it known not to be helped. A dead man's good for one lesson, whereas a live one, if resistance, right? I suppose there's no reason not to tell you then. My father, God rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time, and so I'd gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs. Then I had the good fortune to run to Imperial patrol, hoping to mark me as a rebel, or so they said. Not that I made a difference if I'd fought back. There were a lot of them where about the momentum they're turning laid eyes on me. It didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt others, and by the time I went back to the hut, it was too late for my father. But for me too, and many others, I imagine. Up to them too, if you like, to be grateful and say thank you. Beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much. I'm afraid. We're trying to help the villagers deal with this food shortage of theirs. Recently, the Imperials have been swooping into villages unannounced and seizing supplies and prevent people from stockpiling, in case they might be in league with the resistance. It's not much, but I've taught them a few tricks to hide what little they've got left. How's life getting on? At least getting on, by the way. You think people would be more inclined to help trust a local girl, assuming they remember who she is? I don't know. I'll go check in with her. Cynical youth. No, I didn't mean to. Where were you the past 20 years? Where were you when we were being grounded at the boat on the other side of the Bleeding Wall, living the high life, I'd wager? She was 5 when she left. That's not fair. She was 5 when she left. Not only have freedom-loving friends down there to help us poor unfortunate souls. With friends just want to go and storm the castrum with pickaxes and shovels. Leave, all of you, before you cohort down on us all. Don't you dare speak like you're one of us. We can begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't here, least you weren't here. It's my home, and I love it all of my heart. If you truly love them too, you'll keep out of your doomed rebellion. Jerk. I understand his frustration, but still. What I do or say doesn't change the fact that I left them behind. You were 5! Or 6! Whatever it was! For anyone else, about Amiga, we have to go and find Mint. The other wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame him, given what happened at the wall. I might be able to appeal to them as fellows. I don't know, but If anything, I just made them angrier. I haven't lived through it like they have. Can't claim to know the struggle like they do either, Lyse. I ran too. If I hadn't, I'd have never met Aura and the rest of you, and we might not be here today, in a position to make a difference. So I don't regret my choices, nor I apologize for them. There's more than one way to fight. We need help. I don't have to sound about one bit. Come on. Or should he? Attention, and bloody Ratman, they... Damn it all. Yeah, take a deep breath and tell us what happened. Beast... It was business as usual. The Tribunum's doomed soon. We were taking it to the Imperials when Quirum attacked. Took my brother and our money. Took him where? Ruins to the south of here. Just an old temple before they came in. Listen, it was the only thing I got left. Lose them. Ratman took him. They're as good as dead. Got to go after them. So even a chance to survive, we have to try. Stoic nod. Bloom. Gotta help them. Not for missing manager's room. The guardians won't suffer excuses if they're late. Yeah, that's a very good point. Being held somewhere at the Zuragat to the south, which has been taken over by a host of Quirum bandits. That about covers it then. Ready for a fight? They may not be the most challenging foes, but there's sure to be a lot of them. Some sort of ghostly cloud spirit thing. That's new. Southwest. That's a big beetle. Blood glider. Oof. Okay, so the current's going to be somewhere inside this base. They weren't wrong about Ratman. Wonder if we're gonna catch sight of another primal. Current's supposed to be just to the west. So it must be up the temple then. Nope. Nope, I can just survey in peace. We go, I'm begging you, I don't want to die. Oh, he's up top. So he came from the top of the ziggurat. Tears come to our man flesh. Hours and hours to eat. Let's kill them quick before they want the others. Okay, so they took out those guys. I have to say, it's like, you two are not helping. It's like, oh no, they killed 3 of them. guys make the same ones that the, not the goblins, like the Quorum guys make in Nimsa. I wonder if the current's gonna be somewhere up here. Oh, what do you know? A current! Alright. Always be casting. Stab. Light. Kick. Stab. Attune to the current. Better understand the movements of the wind. Okay, at least they don't have a primal they're trying to summon. At least not at the moment. We'll see about how long though. Fine light. Okay, so that does do a decent amount of damage. I'm hungry for musk and bones. I'll make a snack. What was the meal? You found him. You need to rescue me? Sister Princess, gonna be alright. Sister, praise you safe. Find ways you're just from anything. Still good brave folk in this world. Go for return to force. You still have the Tribune? That's the Tribune. I was wondering where I am. I have to go. Right now, in your condition? Understand. Given a warning last month for being short. If I don't make it in time, there's no telling what will happen to me and my sister. Don't. There's nothing we can do. Honestly, I'm half tempted to give him like 5,000 or like 50,000 gold. Like, hey, we want to make up for last month's shortfall. Hey, that's not a bad feeling. Me too. I think we need to go after him. What? They're not thinking of stopping it. You heard what he said. If you don't pay, they'll pay it one or another. I know that. I do. I don't want to interfere. Just want to see that he makes it there safely. Some of it, that's fine. Let's head down and see if we can't pick up his trail. Well, actually, first things first, I'm going to go to my actions and trades. I'm going to put that one there, and then do the shrink ability down over there. There, because I actually seem to be using the one other ability more than the other one, so... Frickin' monsters! Leave me alone! I think the monster did damage to itself by trying to follow me. Can I jump up here? No, I can't. Nothing of interest. Chocobo feather! Dirt, you spy a feather. Any luck? If it came from the bird, in which case, collapse right just around the vent. Huge rocks and sticks to the shadows. We'll find him soon enough. Of course, they just leave me standing here. Alright. Let's see how badly this goes. Yeah, that gets over quick.
Are they Imperials?
Worse. Skulls. Listen, Lise. Whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene. Understood?
What?
You there! Halt! You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the tributum.
Oh, aye. A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy.
What?
No! No, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
I said halt!
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fifth? How stupid do you think we are?
What happened?
It is, I swear, on my mother's life.
Jeez.
Spare us. You came late, you lied about Bandit.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower? Even if you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all.
Jeez. So many of them get executed.
But it isn't fair.
Nothing's fair here.
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this god's-forsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Alan Egan's can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit. And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
When this is how you treat them, of course they're gonna pine for better days.
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
Xenos. At least the commander has at least somewhat of his head, but you could have stepped in earlier.
I bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
Can I at least run out there and heal him or something? No, he's right. There's people watching from the towers. I wonder if she knows or has suspicions. I hope I get to run into those three guys specifically later, because I would very much like to kick them in the balls. Commander was keen-eyed, but God, that was a near thing. Tears me up inside their own kinsmen doing the bidding of the Viceroy. But they made their choice, and when it comes to it, I'll cut down every last one of them myself. Why not? I got a fancy book. Alive and the tribute has been paid. It's all that matters for now. So we're on that way here to see if the skulls decide to return. Let's get back to Algina and tell him his man got the job done. Alright, teleporting back because I'm still very slow. Gradually what you did. Told me everything. How you fought the Quorum and saved his life. For all the good it did, we saw what happened when he met with the skulls. How they beat him half to death. You could have stopped them. I reckon you could. Mintford's a warrior, as is your comrade, and you'd be strong like your father, that much is plain. But thank Vargo you did not, because it would not have ended with them. Martin and his sister would have been branded insurgents, if not the whole lot of us. Bones heal, scars fade, but dead men remain dead. We're alive, and that's more than can be said, for only the gods know how many others. Not enough for you, is it? To put up with whatever they do to you, so long as you get to see another day? That's right. You grit your teeth and learn to live with the pain. Minter was quick to judge you, Lyce, and I apologize for that. I apologize. I know you and yours mean well, I do, but I'm telling you, God's in heaven as my witness. Nothing left to give. Can't help you. I understand. Thank you for your honesty. Nice. She may say it, but she doesn't mean it. Nor would I expect her to. Her father was stubborn as an ox, too. If she set on walking the same path, I would pray she won't follow it to the same end. Well, she took it better than anticipated, which isn't saying much, I suppose. She got to see if she's alright. Lise! Hello. Sorry I'm running off like that. Megan's terrorizing their own. Just can't accept it, you know? No matter what he thinks, they shouldn't have to put up with it day after day after day. Not completely naive, I know. I don't expect them to storm a castrum with their pickaxes and shovels or whatever it was. But nor do I expect we're going to just lie in the dirt while they kicked him. Get to know their pain. I barely remember this place or even my father's face. I remember Yeda's. Remember how scared she was when we ran, and the look in her eye when she talked about home. Her home, but not mine, is it? There you are, Les. Been looking all over for you. You found me. Got something else to say? Alright, I do. I said some things to you before I shouldn't have. This wasn't my place to do so, and I'm sorry. I was just bad about how I love my village. But when one of ours was in need, I was cowering here with all the others. Don't even think to go after him, but you did. I feel like what a hypocrite I am. If I care for my people, I'd fight for them, and so I will, if you'll have me. You sure? Asking to join the resistance. When you put it like that, I suppose I am. Not just me. There are others who know I've been thinking about for a while now. There's not many of us. We're not hardened warriors like you are, but if your heart bleeds for Amigo, then it's good enough for me. You and yours are more than welcome at Rago's Beach. Is there anything we can do to help these people? You won't regret this. I'll go and speak to the others and send word when you're ready. Is there anything we can do to, help this village out, though? Still think this isn't your home? I was just thinking aloud. Is that, my friend? Our mission is complete. Let's return to the Reach. Alright, I'm gonna complete these quests, start the new ones, and then maybe end there, or go do like a society quest or two before I stop for the day. Because I've reached the next level with a few societies. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. Went above and beyond what I asked you without hesitation. For that, we owe you a debt. Victory may not count for much in practical terms, but all value can't be overstated. Alliance resistance fighters have come together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garland's newest weapons and smashed them. People will remember this day. Aye, that they will, but it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. The beginning of a campaign by united Isoria to drive the Garlands from our lands. Promises and plans would be not without action, but the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. To think that the last minute Guardian troop trod the soil was more than a century ago during the Autumn War. And that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure, and it gives my heart to see that despite our enormous past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Well said, Commander, which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread the word of our victory and our new alliance. We'll flock our banner, just you wait and see. Alright, I would say, can't thank you enough for your assistance. Glad to be of help. Ooh, new shield. Liking the expansion so far. First of all, allow me to commend you both on the job well done. When nothing went well according to the plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits. Your passion and conviction that moved them to join. Thank you. Thank you for me to find out what our people have been through these past 20 years. It's been humbling and troubling too. I've heard about the skulls, but this was the first time I'd ever seen them in the flesh. I know you say they're the same as any Imperial soldier, and maybe that's how I'll have to think of them myself if I pass ever cross the battlefield, but when, not if. The day will come, at least. You can't afford to hesitate when it does. Young, old, conscript citizens, Golian, Almegan, none of it matters. They've all got their reasons, but they're no better than yours, especially when they're bearing down you, blade in hand. Saying that, I don't want to kill them any more than you do. If we could convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself, but who knows? Maybe you could be one, Lise. Your father certainly was. Right then, let's be preparing for the new recruits. Aura, Lise, it's been a pleasure. Glad we could help out. I think that was a thing for a red mage. Maybe I'll have to get red mage at some point. Ooh, level 66. Only 4 more levels. Ooh, intervene. What's that do? Rushes target and deliver an attack with potency of 150. Ah, but what would I get rid of? You know what? Oh, I think that's a roll trait. Arm's length. When you're struck by a physical attack, the strike is inflicted with slow. Never really use it very much, but I can still equip it to the hotbar for future use. Where men go is 1. Okay, I think I'll start that. Someone's just AFK on the table. Alright, I think I will start that quest next time I stream. For now, I'm going to actually go and do some society quests in the Sea of Clouds, because I did unlock the next quest for that, and I kind of want to continue their storyline. So I'm going to go down and see what they have to say about the next quest to do. The rumor looks eager to share it with you. Difficulty of the quest will be synced. Okay, if it's synced to my current level, I'm actually going to change back to a Dark Knight. There we go. Rising sun does each morning, or as rival brings a smile to Nule's face. Soon I depart to old home. Okay, Gund and Nedleg's support would be much welcomed. Rumors of Vanu who still live among the village remains spread like seed in wind. Then thinks maybe fellow Gundu. Gundu cannot leave members of the tribe to mercy of Bundu. Time is of the essence. We must find lost Vanu before they get captured. Nora's skill of finding lost things is renowned, and Lindu Val asked an aid in search, much time passing since Gindu fled from village, and Lindu doubts that Vindu still search in large numbers. Lindu Val waits at the entrance of Okagund. May Zephyr winds bring Aura there safely. Okie dokie! Society quest accepted! And with that, I fly upwards towards wherever I'm going. Actually, where am I going? Oh, geez, I'm all the way across. You know what? It's actually faster to teleport over here and then fly. Whee! Dun, 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 dun. Cloud Top. Not to be confused with Cloud Bottom. Proves correct. As soon as he began searching village, Ranovan came running towards her with a smile, reunited with Mother. As in honor of meeting is Ranovani. Vani is not as feared when he lays low the white walks with us. Rano's skill at botany is the pride of whole Gundu tribe. Even when rain runs dry and sun burns hot, her crops do not wither. Gundu proudly wears a crown of flowers Ranu made for her. Ranu tells another Gundu, Inu Vanu, leaps to island below to escape pursuers, and it was stout and strong. Surely he is unharmed. You remain as lookouts or search island below for any signs of Inuvanu. Got it. Inuvanu knows not what to make of this. Oh, I'm friends with your friends above. What? One of them sends Netherling? Like double rainbow, he comes bring joy! Come, let's go meet her. Dun 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 dun. Thanks Aura for help, and Ivano Ganu most esteemed Cloud Fisher. Now tribe can feast on most succulent fish in Cloud Sea. There! Even cowardly person cannot hide forever! Oh, not you guys again! So, Vanora Gondu, like trained sorcerer, you are in Vindu's every beck and call. Only cowards follow so blindly. Ono Vano, chief of Ono, invoker of white, illuminates true path like full moon in moonlight sky. But for rebellious Vano, there is only punishment. Alright, wait, now it's not time for fighting. Now it's time for Sundrop Dance! Oh, he's gonna try the dance first. Skies with embarrassment, pathetic dance. Even unpainted total involvement dance of old, true dance of might. Maybe I should dance at them. Oh, wrong button. I was using the paladin button. Or many apologies. Once she danced with ferocity of summer squall, but now, remembering vicious attack on village, filled Linen with fear, leaving her unable to dance as before. Linen once takes pride in Sundrop dance, but now pride is gone, and she feels like newborn hatchling, shivering in cold wind without mother's body for warmth. But we are safe. But that we are safe is a blessing, at least. Let us return to old Okazindu, Sono Vanu will be clearly eager to meet newer residents. I can understand why they might be struggling to do what they did before, considering that they, most of their life was kind of uprooted by these guys and they've suffered traumas. Don't worry, I will teach you Sundrop Dance at one point, I'm sure. Oh, I think the quest is telling me to come up here. Yes, I must talk to the Elder. Hello, I am on a ship. The video introduces Rani Vinu, one of Grindel's most skilled botanists, and Inu Vinu, one of the tribe's most efficient cloud fishers. Okagandu Ninu grows. Along with growth comes change. Someone is eager to see what future holds for your village. Someone hears rumors of Grindu's difficulties feeding his members. How do you hope to survive even more beaks to feed? Son of Gundu are no mere nestlings. Okagandu Niku does more than survive. It thrives. All's into our welcome to visit and see for yourselves. That's actually true. If you have a botanist for growing crops and a fisherman, you actually can have more food more easily now. Or, in truth, the rumors that someone hears are not wrong. Tribe does have difficulty feeding everyone, but now we can grow and catch our own food without relying on generosity of others. And unless there are those in Okazun who said Chief Sono gives too much and thinks Gundu do nothing but burden. Islands and Cloud Sea are precious indeed, so it's no wonder that some feel an outsider undeserving of such a gift. So, all in Okazuna must work tirelessly for the village to prosper, both to show gratitude to Sona and to be the 12 voices of doubt. Now that tribe can fend for itself, the Zundu doubtless take notice. No Sundrop Dance may lack vigor of past, but until the day brother returns to us, must lead tribe in his stead. Alright, I've increased my ranking with this society. How nice. Take up residence at increasing the village's food stores. Nice! Reputation rank up. I am now recognized. New Vanu daily tasks are available at the menu. Furthermore, you're able to undertake 3 additional quests from Vanu Vinu as a rank bonus, as a reputation rank bonus. This bonus is available until the daily reset time for Allies with Society quest. The additional quest will become available after accepting all current daily quests from Vanu. Please be advised you cannot undertake these quests if you have no remaining allowances. Furthermore, you will now have access to a wider selection of wares from Luna Vanu. Nice! Let's actually see what they have to exchange. Oh, currently it's just a fish, a starflower, and a branch. White bone exchange. Adventure. Oh, I can have an orchestra roll. And then there's a few bones and stuff I can also get at some point. Some sap, that. But, orchestra roll, why not? I'm learning so much music today. Currency exchange? Oh, nothing there. Societal currency. Promiscuity notes can be exchanged for currency by speaking with the respective vendor or a calamity savager. Now, societal currency you possess is shown in the currency window. I don't know what that is, but whatever, I guess. Don't have those. Sky Blue shit. If you get them to max rank, you can get a mount from them. Yes, I do remember that. Actually, if I remember correctly, if I go to Little Amigo, I think that I have another quest over there that is max rank, so I can do the society quest. And I think if I complete that, I'll reach the max rank for that group, and thus will be able to get a new mount. Which is good, because I almost can't hold any more money, because free trial. Yes, there is a blue quest over here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Which will... Yes. I do remember that the mount is expensive, but I think I have enough to buy it. But assuming this is the last one and I don't have any more quests to do for them. Yana is gone. She had no duties that would take her from the camp this day. I fear she rides for Zanak and her chance at Zozatek's head. The war leader must be told. War leader, I have news. She is gone. The impatient whelp. Reckless action is not marital courage. Yes, there will always be daily quests. To charge into battle without certainty of oneself or one enemy is to court disaster. She's beyond our help now. This is her battle and her battle alone. Our law forbids intervention in such vendettas. If she wishes to perish in the blaze of false glory, then as the path she has chosen. Logan's decision to find her as a warrior, and thus will end her tale. Do nothing? We have trained Noga since she was barely more than a hatchling. It must be something we... Underlie, though I risk bringing shame upon myself and the Brotherhood, I beg you hear my plea. As an Amajal, I am bound by our laws and customs, but you are not. Pray follow Logan to Zorak and see that she survives this madness. You know what? Good point. I'm not bound by the same laws you guys are. I'm going to... Wait. I'm actually wondering if I unlock this mount at the Moogle event. I wonder if this is the mount that I'm going to potentially be able to buy from them, meaning that I won't be able to spend any money even if I get it to max rank. That would be kind of funny, but also kind of sad. Alright, let's avoid those guys. That was weird. Zota, your doom is come. Adventurer, why are you here? Did you follow me? I told you I don't need them. Did you all here? Perhaps you can prove useful. The cage yet deeper in the stronghold. Thought that perhaps it might be, well, just free the prisoner, yes? The key is held by Morbaka. He's a Firefang, second in command. Did not underestimate. Sometimes it's mine, but you'll have your share of glory. Now go! Oh, I wonder if she was like looking for a family member or something. I don't know why the map was so zoomed out, but whatever. Waiting for enemy by surveying. What about Tom? Alright, got the key. And now I just have to fly over everyone and go free the prisoner. Oh, it's a sturdy cage. What is it? Who is there? Stay back, you stay away. Are you here for the kidnappers? You've come from my little loon, haven't you? You can't have her. No one can have her. She's been promised to the Lord of the Inferno. What on earth? Has she lost her mind? Mother, you're alive. No. I know you people snatchers and your dirty tricks. Now, get out before you scare little Lua. Oh, out, I say. No. It's not quite as touching as a reunion betwixt mother and child. It can scarce contain the tears of bittersweet joy. I hate this guy. Pay for what you've done to her and to me. Some of the tempered, such as this one, are exposed overlong to the sacred flame. They become the walking witless, barely aware of their own existence. Is Loliford's power not magnificent? Come now, it is your time. It is time you are purified in a raging blaze of his blessing. Come back here and face me, coward. Go now to put an end to that monstrous aberrations once and for all. But if I may have any chance of victory, I will need you to first destroy Ifrit's beacons. Honor and pride, adventurer. So they exposed the mother to the flame and it literally drove her mad? Well, madder than normal? Didn't actually know that was even a thing. No, not to allow these beacons to stand. I salt the earth they are built. I kicked the torch I somehow kicked the torch and that stuns it. Because reasons, I guess? I provoked the torch. Somehow. I wonder if I just started insulting the beacon. That would actually be kind of funny. Just, I insult the beacon saying, "You are no brighter than a normal torch." The beacon gets angry and starts shooting fireballs at me. Alright, that's the beacons down. And now, I wait. You are as lost as a kitten that was wandering into a drake's lair. Surrender this doomed vendetta. Submit to Ifrit's will as your mother did before you. Oh, it actually hit him. The pain, how is this possible? I suppose it was drawn from the stirring furnaces of Ifrit's might. Wrong, your power was drawn from the beacons, and the altars of suffering are no more. Your precious blessings are not to protect you from the sting of my arrows. Mercy, I beg you. Will the gods overwhelmingly spare my life, and I shall be your slave instead? Really? If any brings shame on Zortan, then it is you. Your power is broken and my vengeance complete, and more of my arrows need be stained by a coward's blood. Crawl back under your rock, lizard. Gullible fool, die! Urgh! Ow! That almost fell on top of me. Whose knife was that? Ah, him. War leader. You forsook all that is sacred to a true warrior of the Amazoratan. Their cowardice and cruelty, the only reward is death. Oh, because he basically... I get it. Because he not only was he a coward, he tried to attack someone behind their back. I beheld the entire confrontation, Luca. You have fought with honor and with courage. Such was my proud exultation. The dagger flew unbidden from my hand. How unfortunate then that Zota stood in its path. Fear is the perfect martial detachment, yet eludes even me. What are you watching, Mother? You have been avenged. Just like that, the quest is complete. My mount can fly no higher, except it can. Whee! I fly back to the camp. My quest complete. So I'll probably have to go and talk back to the guy at the main area again as well. The flame flag is defeated, the Majal within Zarek will return to cowering behind the campfires. And though the embers of Ifrit's blessing yet smolder, we shall fight that fire with the flames we ourselves nurture, the strength born from within. I need not speak to you of strength, for you, perhaps more than any, have neared the peak of perfection. You have earned the highest praise and deepest gratitude of my people. Ever should our races clash in blood-drenched savagery, you, honored ally, will always be welcomed by the Brotherhood of Ash. I have seen my mother safely to forgotten springs. It is unheard of Temper to ever recover from primal-induced madness, but it's my hope that she will at least find a measure of peace in our old home. Oh, and a word with you, adventurer. I questioned your resolve, and you have answered me as well as any undrawn warrior would. You have my respect. Thank you. And my thanks. Ah, this feels strange. Why are you staring? Can't help the way I look. My brother must think me hideous. The road calls you, honored ally. Though misfortune seeks to waylay us, let us not stray from the path of the strong. Stoic nod. Report to the Hall of Flames in Oda. Ah, that's right. They're the ones that sent me on this quest in the first place. I'll do this, see if I can buy a new mount, and then end the stream. Still, this was a very productive stream, I will say. Submitted a detailed report, or it seems my decision to assign you to duty was the correct one. If the Mala fanatics thus quelled, Thalen may enjoy a measure of peace for a time. And though you're never in short supply of beastman-related problems, I believe you've earned a respect from the chaos. Enjoy the rest while you may, Aura. Society quest completed! Reputation has risen to trusted. We now have access to a wide selection of wares from the vendor. A real bad Ash. The puns. The puns. I swear to God, the puns. And I have earned Brother of Ash as a title. Which I gotta say, that's a pretty cool title. I warp. I'm gonna go back and see what new things I can buy. Riding a magical unicorn to see if I can now ride something else. Alright, let's see what you got for me. Ingots. Oh, I knew it! I've already unlocked the mount because I got it during the Moogle event. Oh, but I can get a wind-up Amalja. That's actually pretty nice. Oh, so much for spending 120k on something. Still, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, I didn't actually have this yet. There's a whole bunch of other things I can still buy as well. I can now have a new Framer's Kit, which is nice. But with that, I think that I shall end my stream here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for joining me. I hope that you had fun, and I will see you all next episode. Good night, Internet.